Hello, welcome to another video. This is a little bit of an unusual one. I have very recently, over the past day or so, received a customer complaint at work, and I must admit the majority of the time everything's fine at work. I tend to get on very well with my customers. I think they tend to like me. I have specific customers that come in at work that will only deal with me and are quite happy to wait until I'm available to serve them. But the other day I had an issue with the guy that came in. I won't go into the full details unless you really want me to. If you want me to explain how everything developed, I'm more than happy to do another video and explain it in detail. But the long and short of it is, he wasn't very happy with me. We had managed to book him in for something that he didn't really want or he didn't require. And I explained to him that what we'd actually booked him for is incorrect and we needed to amend the booking and so on and so forth. We were still going to get everything done for him, but I wanted to make sure everything was done properly for him, and basically he seemed to have a bit of a problem understanding what I was trying to say to him, and the conversation just went downhill, unfortunately. He eventually went off, left his vehicle with us, went off, and then a short while after he was back and said, I want my keys. I'm not going to have any work done here. I'm not at all happy. You're very condescending and very, what was the word he used? He said I was condescending and sort of argumentative. And you know, it just really, it really upset me a bit actually, because that's not me at all. You know, confrontational, that was the word. He said, you're confrontational. And basically off he went and he sent in an email which arrived with us yesterday. And pretty much everyone that's seen the email, because it's sent into my department, pretty much everyone that's seen the email thinks, what on earth is he talking about? I'm certainly not confrontational. I try and do anything to avoid confrontation. But there we go. I have, when I've been on training and I've been sort of attending a few courses and things in the past, a couple of things that have come up, and I've been thinking about them a lot recently. The first is that you form an opinion of someone within, would you believe, 7 seconds of first meeting them. And you know, we form opinions of people when we meet them for the first time, and generally the opinion that we form of them, I think, is generally the way that we see them forever and a day. And I just don't think this guy really liked me. And to be fair, I think the conversation developed a little bit. Like I say, I will go into this in detail if you want me to. But he mentioned an appointment that he came in for last year, and I dealt with him last year as well. I seem to recall the guy, but I don't recall a huge amount of the detail of it. But I think he formed an opinion of me a year ago. And I think, to be fair, I probably formed one of him a year ago, but I do try in my professional career to sort of keep emotions and things to one side and do the job properly. But yeah, he just didn't like me. Things went from bad to worse, and it's ended up in him actually cancelling his contract with the company that I work for. He's never coming back to us. He's written a rather strongly worded email. In the email, actually, he mentions some problems that he's had with one of our other departments as well. So people that have read the email are saying, could it be him and not you? And you know, like I say, I do always try and do the right thing, and I do try deliberately to sort of try and get people on side, but there was just no winning him over, unfortunately. I think sometimes if you make an opinion of someone, he's seen me, he obviously doesn't like me, he's never going to like me, which is fine. You know, not everyone can like me. I don't expect everyone to like me. I'm not for everyone. You're not for everyone. You know, that's just the way we are. And, you know, I think we sometimes hear of people that when they first meet, couples when they first meet and say, oh, it was love at first sight. Well, sometimes it's, you know, dislike at first sight. And I'm sure that's what happened here. But yeah, I've been sort of beating myself up a little bit over it. And I was thinking, you know, I think that when I've sort of analysed it a bit, I think the guy had formed an opinion way long ago, you know, sort of last year. Before he even came in, he had an opinion of me. And unfortunately, you know, it didn't go well. I'm just thinking actually how it would have gone if one of my colleagues had checked him in and, you know, just whizzed through the paper. Oh yeah, you're booked in for this, yeah, tick, 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 sign there. And then when he comes back, he finds that what was on the paperwork wasn't what he needed. I mean, he would have been even more upset then, I'm sure. But yeah, there we go. I'm not for everyone. You might not like me, which is fine. You know, I don't like everyone. I like most people. I get on well with most people. You know, I don't think there's anyone that I work with that I can say, oh, I really don't like them. You know, I work with a good bunch of people. We all get on well. We are a proper team, you know, we work well together. Like I say, a lot of my customers will deal specifically with me. I've had, funnily enough, before the guy yesterday or day before yesterday, whenever it was, one of my other customers that I was looking after on the same day paid me a lovely compliment. And the following day, I had another customer that comes in as a regular with us. He's looking to replace his car. He said, I'm not going to go for any other brand. I want to stick with this brand. I love the brand. I love the people. I love the way you look after me, Tim. And it's just a pleasure to come in and see you guys and get stuff done. So, you know, there we go. But yeah, we form opinions of people within 7 seconds. I think the opinion this guy had formed of me was some time ago, and I don't think it's ever going to change. He's not coming back to us. It's a shame. I tried my hardest, but you know, he wasn't happy, which is fair comment. But let me know what you think. Great having a chat with you. As always, I wish you all the very best. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And well, that's if I manage to get this loaded up before the weekend's over. If not, enjoy next weekend. Have a great time. See you later. Bye-bye.